We have done the theory of demand. Now we will begin with the theory of supply. So demand and supply are like two hands of a pair of scissors. Just like you need both the hands for scissors, you require both demand and supply for an economy. What is supply? So supply refers to the quantity of goods which are available for sale at certain price and at a specified time. So it is the price which affects the supply of goods. Therefore, we say that supply of a commodity is the quantity of the commodity which a producer is ready to sell at a particular price over a period of time. Now, let us see the difference between stock and supply. So first, what is stock? Stock is the total quantity of a particular commodity that is available with the firm at a particular point of time. Means if we look at a firm, how much have they produced and how much is ready with them at a particular time which they can sell. So that is the stock. And supply is a part of the stock which is brought into the market for sale. So remember that stock is always more than supply, or in other words, supply is a part of the stock. Now we tend to get confused between supply and quantity supplied. But remember, there is a difference between these two terms, supply and quantity supplied. Supply is the whole quantity of goods offered for sale at different prices, whereas quantity supplied refers to the amount of commodity offered for sale against specific price at a point of time. So if we say that 1 kg of rice is supplied at 40 rupees, that is the quantity supplied. Just like we did individual demand and market demand, we also have individual supply and market supply. So individual supply refers to the quantity of commodity which an individual firm is willing to produce and offer for sale at a particular price and at a particular period of time. So in other words, it is the quantity which an individual firm is willing to offer for sale. So now you'll notice in the slide we also have a table and a diagram. So this table is known as the individual supply schedule, which is the supply schedule of an individual firm in the market. So in this you'll notice that there are different prices, rupees 10, 15, 20 and 25, and the quantity supplied is 25, 35, 45 and 55. You'll notice that as the prices are increasing, the quantity supplied also increases. And look at the diagram. You have the quantity supplied on the x-axis and the price per unit on the y-axis. You'll notice that the curve, which is called the SS curve or the supply curve, is a positively sloping curve because it is based on the law of supply. So first, when the price is rupees 10, the quantity supplied is 25. Then when the price increases to rupees 15, the quantity supplied is 35. So since the quantity supplied increases with the increase in price, therefore the SS curve is a positively sloping curve, but we'll come to that later. Now what is market supply? It is the quantities of a particular commodity offered for sale by all the firms in the market. So what are we taking over here? We are taking the supply of a particular commodity by all the firms in the market. Whereas what did we take in individual supply? The supply of just one firm or an individual firm. So say we take the example of mangoes. Mangoes produced by one farmer and supplied by one farmer is individual supply. But if we take all the mango farmers in the market, their total supply will be considered as market supply. So here you have the market supply schedule on the left. It refers to supply schedule of all the firms in the market producing a particular commodity. And how do we obtain this? We obtain it by adding all the individual supplies at each and every level of price. Like here, we've taken supply of A and supply of B. So at the first price, means when price is ₹1, supply of A is 5 and B is 10. So we add the two to get 15. Then we add 10 and 20 to get 30. So we have added the supply of A and supply of B to get the market supply. And on the right hand side, you can see that you have the market supply curve. And the market supply curve is always flatter than the individual supply curves.